Hi, beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to your love reading. This is a new era. My name is Emma. I set your love reading time frame to early May until early June. So let's see what's going on here for you, Scorpio. I'm starting with an overall energy for you, for your love, and then we're just gonna go deeper and deeper into that energy. I'm just gonna be quiet for a little bit here. Peace. Peace, Scorpio. Wow, peace and healing. So I just want to say this is not a quick fix reading. I'm not a quick fix reader. I take my time to build up the energy. I can sound like a little bit everywhere in the beginning, and then more towards the end, it's like where I have a more full view, clear picture of what's going on. And then I take the message even deeper into an extension. If you feel like this resonated with you, then you're welcome to come there. So the first card out is a Dove card. It's like a new world. It's a new beginning. It's a new reality for you, I feel, where there's a lot of, I just feel like a lot of the choices that you're making is based out of peace, is based out of where you feel the most satisfied, where it feels like, okay, whatever didn't work in the past, like it's not interesting anymore to choose something that doesn't work. It's interesting for you to choose where it feels the easiest, it feels the most comfortable, it feels the most satisfying. I see a lot of butterflies there as well. So there's big transformation happening to you. I'm mostly drawn though to say that there's a new reality. There's a new reality playing out for you that's very balanced and very beautiful. And it's like I'm lowering my voice a little bit because it's not so harsh. It's not so. It's like there's room for expression. There's room to take in the energy. There's room for improvement here because there's enough space to. It's actually the quite opposite than I just said to Libra. Libra is like it's cramped with so much stuff going on. For the love of yourself, create a little bit of space so that the guides or the universe can have a chance to deliver messages to you, to deliver the most yummy stuff. And here's like, okay, we're creating this world. You're in this reality. You're in this space where it's like, you're really letting things linger. You're really letting yourself take time to figure certain things out, which is really gorgeous. Libra should watch your reading. Archangel Raphael. So there's, and I see the butterflies here again. So there is grand transformation going on for you as we speak, Scorpio. I get like a little bit of a hermit feel. Like you've taken time out for yourself. This is probably you slowly starting to come back. If it's been like, I wasn't going to say empty, but maybe you have been feeling empty, or there's been like lack of information, if that makes any sense. It hasn't been like full on information, but now when you're opening up, you're creating space again around you. You're not so occupied with certain things that messages can't come through. So now it's like you're opening back up again. You're ready to start to play the game again. You're ready to be a little bit more invested in your reality, in your life. There's some grand healing that has been taking place, whether you're aware of it or not. There's a grand healing, and you just needed some time away. I see this tree of life there as well, sort of growing inside of you. There's new ideas, new versions of you wanting to come through here. As for now, I don't see so much like about your person or your romantic relationships. It's more like you're focused on yourself and on your work and on figuring out your world, basically. But let's see what's coming out here. Can we clarify the dove here? The dove, so interesting. So the world is coming, as exactly what I said. It feels like a new world. The dove is flying on top of that world there, new reality. And to clarify, it comes the world. So there's the end of the old and creating something new. You're literally creating something new for yourself. This card is saying a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So there is a lot of transformation going on for you spiritually. You're creating a new reality for yourself. You're stepping away from the old and coming into the new. And lucky number 21 there speaks about like it's your lucky streak. It's time for you to start to experience all the wonderful things that maybe this hermit place or this withdrawing for a bit has created, has allowed for you to create. And the other card, I didn't even watch it. 7 is exactly what I just said. It's time for you to enjoy what you have created for yourself. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. So this is like a rebuild of yourself. This is, I have a card in the, it's in the other deck. It's the regeneration card, where I feel like it's not fully Phoenix rising, but it's almost like just I'm just going to take some time out and I'm going to regroup a little bit, and I'm going to approach this in a different way. And it's like I'm allowing this time, I'm allowing for things to come in and present themselves in new ways to me. You're creating a new world. The world is here, a new reality, and you're also coming together. You're not so scattered. You're not everywhere in everybody else's business. You're in your own business, and you're tending to yourself and your own needs. And I always see this like lightning through the rainbow. It's like once you are coming into this very balanced place, very peaceful and very satisfied place, true lightning can happen. True breakthroughs can happen. Again, it feels a little bit more like you're focused on yourself and your personal and spiritual journey, rather than what to do with this relationship or where's my person. And as I said that, the lovers flew out. I didn't even have a chance to ask a question. So someone's like, nope. We're just going to prove. It's not about you not finding the lovers or a lover or a person. It's about you actually finding your person because you're taking this time out. So can we just, okay, we have the lovers here, but can we just clarify the Raphael card as well? The hermit feel. Can you clarify that, please? And it's also like it's not a slap in the face, not whatsoever. I never feel that from my guides, but it's always this when I think of this song now, I don't remember the title of the song. I might post it. It's a feeling I've had for quite some time. Just a little side note here, that I've been wanting to start to post these songs like every Friday or something like that. To start to post songs that just feels relevant to the moment. Because I take away so much from music and so much from lyrics and so much from sometimes you can just get a grand healing, but just listening to certain tones I just love music and what it can do to you. And it's this song called Something, and in the song he's singing about just when I thought I knew everything, like I figured everything out, I learned a little bit more. I just love that. And it sort of puts my arrogant, sorry for the expression, my arrogant ass back into its place, because it's like, so yeah, I just decided here for you that no, it's not love that we're about here. And then I don't even have time to ask a question, and now it comes to lovers to sort of say, oh yes it is. And look at this. Knight of Raphael. So that's new energy, that's new love coming in. So I just love that when I think I know stuff, like, yeah, nailed it, like figured it out. And it's like, yeah, and we can do that. It's not like I feel like I never succeed or never figure it out. It's just that you constantly are surprised by what continues to be given, if that makes sense, if what continues to show up. I think there's everything I need to know about this. No, it's not. Arrogant little Knight of Raphael. Committed romantic relationships. being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. So just completely, no, there's new love here on the table. I just want to say though, because you've taken time out and because you are taking time out, you're slowly coming back into the picture, if that makes sense. You're creating this new world, this new reality. You're getting new information. I just see this new perspective of you. Like you're just, I don't know, you're coming, it's almost like you have a bubble around you. And it's not like you're hiding away. It's just quieter. And it's just, it's really beautiful. It's like a feeling of, I don't want to let anybody in, but I'm fully aware. You're completely like in the moment and it's just really aware. And so in a way, it's almost like you're playing out this energy where you just, everywhere you go, it's just, it sounds very egotistical and it's none of that. But it's like all about you. Wherever you move around, like it's all about you, and whatever they're doing, it's not that interesting anymore. You cut that tie with, you don't have to care so much about what other people think or what they're up to or what they're not up to. I think you know what I mean. You being in this space or in this place and figure yourself out and taking your time and building this new energy and this new reality, that's what's creating this new beautiful relationship to actually come in. So the Lovers is here and is being clarified with the Knight of Raphael, which is, it's a new energy. So I don't feel like this is an old flame coming back. I don't feel like this is a person, if this is a person already in your life, this is a person you just met. They're new to you. 6 is the connection with your inner being, which is all that ever means anything. It's the first most important relationship, and that's the relationship you have been working on, the connection with your inner being, the connection with your higher power, to actually meet this person so that this new energy can actually come in. I love this. Do we want to clarify this relationship? I don't know anymore. Do we want to clarify this relationship? What is this relationship for Scorpio, please? It's something that you have been wishing for. So you might have not sat down and said, for the love of God, can I please have this relationship enter my life? I feel like this is more of a, you completely understanding that if, because I still get this vibe from you, like it's not 100% sure that you even want to be in a relationship. We have the Lovers here, we have the Knight here coming out. So yes, they're talking about this new relationship coming in. But I still feel the groundwork here, the core here is that, I'm working on myself and I'm quite enjoying it. And I don't need that other person anymore to fulfill my life or fulfill my purpose, So if anything, this is more like, I feel this like it says make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. This is more you thinking about, if you want a relationship, this is how I want them to be. If you want a relationship, if you wanted to allow somebody to come in, this is what I want to experience in this relationship. Why should you even be in a relationship? Because of this and this and this. So it feels like you've the magician in you, the wisher in you has decided what type of relationship you're interested in. It has become very clear that if you even are to engage in a relationship, this is what needs to be, or you're not interested. 9 there in this very case, numerology wise, speaks about unconditional love. It's a wish fulfillment for you to have unconditional love. I think that's just basically what you need, Scorpio. It is also, of course, what you want. Sometimes what you want and what you need is not the same thing. I think this is the really beautiful correlation that what you need and what you want is the same thing. It's unconditional love. No matter who you are, your person is completely fine with that. I almost want to start to cry. Because isn't that what we all want? for somebody else to stop trying to fix who we are so that it fits them better, or for you to try to fix who they are so that they fit you better, or that they fit social norm. You're a bit too weird for me. That person is going to think something about you. You know, this is unconditional. And what I feel with this dog laying next to you is like they're loyal. It's a real friendship there. They're trustworthy. Trustworthy is a really big thing for you. I just felt like a highlight around that word. Trustworthy. They're trustworthy. The star is coming out around this relationship. So the star is also wish fulfillment. It's also more healing taking place between you guys. It's talking about hope. It's talking about this renewal in love. This promise of what a relationship really could be like when it's good, when it's unconditional. 17 is immortality. So to me, with the star, like star constellation, stars, immortality, it just talks about this is it's a new person to you physically in this life, I feel, but it's a reunion in matters of how many lifetimes you've had together. So here we have make a wish, dreams become reality. And here we have a dream come true. Believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. It's equal. I see you're like pouring out the waters there in two different, whatever those are called. Pouring out water there equally. It's like balanced, it's equal. And then 6 of Gabriel, which is just, there's another 6 there. So we have, I thought we had 2 7s. I was wrong. Why did I feel like we have 2 7s? Well, we have a 7 in the star, but that's not what I... Oh, right. No. It was just because I felt it's time for you to enjoy what you have created for yourself with this world. It's time for you to enjoy what you have thought up, what you have been living for a while. It's time for you to enjoy that. And then comes number 7, which numerology-wise says exactly that. That's why I felt it was 2 7s there. It is 2 7s, but it's in the star card. 6 there is the connection with your inner being. We already established that is the connection with your inner being, with your higher power. And this is when you've done, this is on the bottom, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. And excuse me, that's what I feel about, you have done a really beautiful job at taking time out and really paying attention to yourself here. We have green, purple, and orange on the table. So that's like a lot of healing taking place, becoming whole, having the spiritual path being probably the most important path, like connecting with your inner being, and then activating this sexuality, this creative chakra within you again, coming alive, wanting to be a part of it, wanting to participate, wanting to come out and play. I feel like you didn't there for a bit. Absolutely beautiful. What else do we have for Scorpio here, please? What else can we tell Scorpio about this love story? Four cards. I mean, the time frame is basically all of May. If this relationship has already manifested, or if it's about to manifest in May, I can't swear, but it's coming out now. So it's like it is in the very near future for you, Scorpio, if you've been waiting on it. Fork in the road, number 13, never ending story, 37, poised, 48, and time for a nap, 24. So let's see what this is about. Okay, I get the sense this is like more, this is not exactly about your relationship. This is where you're at, like on your journey. You're starting with this 13, which is a big transformation for you. We already saw those butterflies there, which speaks about transformation, spiritual transformation, changing yourself so that you become a different version of you. It's not like you you were the same and you just got a different job, or you just moved to a different apartment, or you just bought a new sweater. This is changed at its core level within inside of you. So 13 is death leading to life. This is saying goodbye to the old version and coming into a new version. And it's not like we're one version. We have one version and goodbye to that one and hello to a new one. We have so many versions we can't even count. We have one version for every new encounter with other people. We have this version when we are making dinner. We have another version, you know. So there's a new upgrade to you. It was a cop out there, but it's an upgrade to you. A new found frequency for you, for sure. Death leading to life, big transformation, coming into the flow of the divine feminine, following the flow of the divine feminine. And this is a fork in the road. So it's where you make different choices right now. You're making different choices, maybe perhaps to leave an old relationship behind, stepping into something new. This is not working for me anymore. This is working for me. It's like, it's when you're making those choices that I already picked up in the beginning there. It feels like you're making choices about what feels good to you, not what's rushed or what somebody else wants from you or what society thinks should happen, or, you know, it's you're coming from a really good place as you're making these choices. And there's something about not doing certain things just cause. And if that is sort of you should go to work today, but you just don't feel like it, and so you don't. And maybe, I don't know how long that will last for you to keep that job. But there's something about it. There's something about, I'm supposed to do this today, but, you know, I feel more drawn to this. I feel more drawn to this. And as you just listen to that inner voice constantly, that is your higher self telling you this is the right path for you right now. You just can't fail. Even if you lose your job, you can't fail. Never-ending story. I want to just have a clarification for this, because I actually really don't know why that's there. I don't get a sense around it. I want to clarify this never-ending story. It's 3 and 4 around love. So there's a process around love here, and it feels like first thing coming out, so we have 3 there, 3 of Ariel, very creative, very like bringing out the inner creator in you, for sure. Like there's so much going on there. And 4 of Ariel, which is all about like listening to your heart, laying a foundation for yourself when it comes to love. It's 2 Ariel cards, which is all about the love and all about manifestations in your life, building a solid new foundation. So this is what's going on for you. This is what's actually happening for you around you. You are stepping into this new power of yourself, this new creative version of yourself. You're all laying a new foundation for yourself. But it's important for you to understand that this is a process. It's 3 and then 4. It's not 3 and 9. It's 3 and 4. To understand that whatever time, because you've taken time out, it's like you re-established yourself, you reinvented yourself, you recreated yourself. And because of this beautiful work that you've done, things are now starting to like act accordingly. The universe is starting to act accordingly, as they always do. When you're in a lower frequency, the universe acts accordingly, but we don't like so much what we're attracting. But now when we're coming into this balanced place and you're really, really taking time to sort out, it's almost like every decision down to a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, you're really taking your moment to say, you're not just taking the cup of coffee just because it's 11 o'clock or just because you always did it. You're making a choice. You have a fork in the road even when it comes down to a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. That's so freaking good. That's so good. That's what's going to yield this right here. We have so much creativity and so much beautiful new opportunities coming in, and you're creating a lot of monies there, a lot of monies. and laying a complete new foundation for yourself in terms of love, overall in terms of love, because we have 2 Ariel cards there. So this never-ending story, I feel like, is really coming to a completion. And like I said, there are 2 things coming out here, and one thing is that that's just what it's saying. This never-ending story where you felt like, I can't freaking win for trying. Like, I can't freaking win anything. I try and try and try and try, and it just doesn't show up the way I want it to show up. There's just another hardship after the other, and it's like a never freaking ending story. And that is over. 37 there, completion. It's over. That is a done deal. That was in the past, and you are aware. You're fully aware, Scorpio, that this is you're making a change right here. You're feeling this change that I'm talking about. You understand that. That's one thing coming out. The other thing is that some of you, I feel like it's not the general Scorpio here, feels it. You feel the difference. Even though it's like down to like a detail level, you might not see the difference because it's like so much shifting on the outside, because you understand and you feel it, that there's an inner journey here going on with you. And so you understand it. For a fair few of you, I feel like this image of you doesn't match what's going on the outside, or doesn't even match what's going on the inside, because you're wanting to take score a little too soon. You feel the difference within inside of you. You feel like you have prayed and you've asked and you've done what you feel is necessary to do, and yet there's this freaking never-ending story. And I'm here to tell you, Scorpio, that you couldn't be more wrong right now. Like I said, like, okay, so you're gonna just really take time out. That's actually what you're doing. It feels like you're not that interested in love right now. Love is not actually what I'm picking up here. Boom. In comes to, the Lover's card and the Knight of Raphael, which really talks about new love coming in. That you're being swept off your feet. So it's almost like being taken a little bit by surprise, because maybe you weren't even looking. And that's usually when you're not focused on it, it happens. So I'm just here to say, for you Scorpios out there that feels like you've done the job, you've done what you feel is necessary, but it's a freaking never-ending story, it doesn't come to you anyway, you're wrong. It is too coming. But to understand that this is a process, and you're going to allow in everything in beautiful order is what I'm feeling. So there's a rearranging of your whole life, and in that life is this love. But it's not just love that you're rearranging. You're creating a whole new foundation for yourself, and there's so much creativity and so much beautiful new opportunities coming in. Like I said, I see a lot of money there. 4-leaf clover to me is very much money. And if you feel most comfortable to allow a new house, if you feel most comfortable to open up your heart to a new house, that's what you're going to attract first. If you feel most comfortable to attract a lot of money, that's what you're going to attract first. If you feel most comfortable in attracting a lover, that's what you're going to attract first. You're going to take it in order where you feel most comfortable. And it might feel like weird that we need to sort of not talk you into it, but like almost feels like we need to persuade you a little bit that it's a good thing to have money. It's a good thing to have a beautiful person in your life. You should say yes to that. You really should, because it's really beautiful. But there's, this new situation that you're in, that I'm feeling that you're in. You want to take your time and figure it out. And so do that. But I'm telling you, it's coming. We have poised and time for a nap. It feels like the same thing here for some reason. So can we clarify poised and time? Whoops, we can. So we have poised. That's like you reaching for the stars. You reach for certain manifestations to happen, new wish fulfillment taking place in your life. 48 there is laying a new foundation and having endless possibilities coming in. And if we add those up, we have number 12. So that is action forward. We are starting to see evidence or manifestations of the energy that you've been in for a while. Time for a nap. I just feel like this is not for everybody. This is, okay, time for a nap usually shows up when there's a little bit overworking. Like maybe there's a little bit like too much, a little bit of workaholism going on, or if it's not workaholism, maybe it's alcoholism or sugarholism or whatever you've overdone. They're very the same color here. What you've overdone for a bit, like you and you know that within yourself what that is. Instead of going to the thing, whatever this is for you, instead of going to the thing that makes you feel whole, makes you feel like you're connected, to follow the numerology. Like 24 there speaks about the connection again with your inner being. To connect with your inner being, with your higher power, is the way to go here. And you will have your manifestations. That is a promise. Around that comes, you are creating this big change here right now. There's a big opportunity for change, and you are changing it. You're down to the very last puzzle pieces that we're putting down on this big, beautiful puzzle for you to have everything come together. Leo connection might be happening here. Other than that, you're stepping into your strength and your power. You're stepping through this portal situation where endless possibilities are. You're so well on your way to this beautiful relationship and a lot of other beautiful things as well, Scorpio. I'm going to take this into the extension. So if you feel like you resonate, like this is your reading, you're so welcome to the extended. The link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you back soon, Scorpio. Bye.